Micron Technology ended the day at $937, down 4.32%. I own this stock. I'll show you where I bought in. I know that Trader Bryant is also interested in this ticker, so I'm going to do a deep dive on the 5 daily, weekly, and monthly timeframes. But first, your price targets for Tuesday. Now, the middle of the trend and one level of resistance and a potential take profit area is now at 953.54. We could chop sideways or continue our path downward because we are in a downward channel on the 5. And another price target to the north side at 2 standard deviations takes us to 1023.36. Above that, 1058.53. And at 4 standard deviations, that will take us to 1092.70. That is down the road. Now, to the south side, that will take us to -2 standard deviations, and that is roughly 883.69, 850.20, and down the road for potential buy-in area, as well as a potential stop loss area, roughly 815.03. Now, I turned on VWAP for this chart, and that is right here. If you like to play VWAP, see how tight VWAP is compared to how I set my margins here on the linear. Now, I talked about this stock, let me go left here, back when it was $1,088. Again, this is on the 5, and we climbed up even higher. This is a potential sell signal. You received many sell signals, so it depends on what your goal is. Is it to buy, get in, get up, get out, or to start a position, or just let it ride? But what it's telling you is to sell, sell, sell. And we hit the middle of the trend. Every price action has to slice through the middle, and it did that, and then it bounced back up because that is support on the way down. There was a bounce. All right, we bounced back up, and then that gave you another sell, sell, sell signal. Now, I need to clean this up. I see that we have this gap that I have been tracking that took us down to 1050.25. So congrats if you went short at the time I called it out. All right, that's done. Oh, this here at 977 is something I just tracked after I made the video, and that's because it filled on a gap fill, and then it ran down even more. Okay, but that is done. No longer a threat to our account to the south side. There are other threats, not this one. And on the 5 also, this is still in play. That will take us to 1150.41. Oh, and I have another one to clean up. Oh, many gaps since I last looked at this. So that closed out on Monday out of the gate here, taking us down to 950.90. in an expected move. All right, that's done. Now I have to look farther back, and this was a move that was called out right here, taking us down to 987.57. Congrats if you went short after it ran. All right, 1054.02 is no longer in play as well. Done. And so is this gap here at 972. Done. Closed out on January the 4th, and I never cleaned up the chart. Okay, and this one as well, taking us down to 924.61. And then we have other problems to watch out for. This will take us down to 753.89. I should have sold out at 1255. Oh well. The next gap up, though, in the big picture, will take us to roughly 1,500 according to TradingView analysts. All right, that closed, taking us to 775.94. That one already closed. No, that closed right here. I need to clean it up. That took us down to 767.94. And I see another one here. I mean, if you become an expert in one stock, you can see all these moves, these expected moves. And I trade a lot, so I don't do that. 794.08 plus. I bought in a long time ago. I do not buy any more of this stock. Okay, this is still in play. Oh my gosh, to 647, 578.42. There are a ton of landmines to watch out for a retracement. Expect it, just like Palantir has whipped us. Just like Apple has started to run, but it whipped us. The last time I bought Apple was at 150. We're now at 300, but I own it for way less than that too. All right, let's go to the daily. Option R. Okay, I've looked at this a gazillion times in the past, and Trader Murat and I have looked at this when it was 120 as well, but I've looked at it. Oh, I bought it at $64. Well, I don't know if I own this shares at 64. I may have sold that. I own it at 81.50 all the way down here, 81.50, the pink line. Oops. If you watch this video as a long format, you can see everything. So it's difficult to see on the 5. Now, RSI is turning down on the 5. We are still bleeding out. Let's just move this over here. Here's your sell signal, sell signal, sell signal. It depends on what you're trying to do, obviously. And it's easier to extend these on a bigger, larger time frame. Okay, I'll do that later. But right now we're at 937. So your range, you're playing the range here, is roughly 1055.48. And then taking us down to the middle of the trend, 778.46. And then, of course, we'll go lower to close out this gap eventually. Don't know when. It's not an if, it's a when. What is, oh, that's just the candle. All right. And you cannot use VWAP on a larger time frame. It just doesn't work. It's not meant to do that. Let's look at this on the weekly. What is it telling us? The chart was overextended, which means we hit resistance. Don't even worry about overbought, oversold. Just support and resistance. Support and resistance. Just make it simple. Dumb it down. Don't complicate things. Right here. You know that this was going to fall apart, and it did, okay? So where are we going to turn around? Could it be here? Could it be here? I mean, you're going to get whipped around. Doesn't matter. That's the weekly. Let's look at the monthly. Same story on the monthly for Micron. I did this video, and somebody got so upset that I went over this ticker, and they said they didn't care about it. Like, I don't know why you're even watching, and I don't know why you're getting so upset about it. You must have lost a lot of money, because otherwise, why would you get upset? It makes no sense to me. All right. So I did, this pink is where I did sell my $64 share. Can you imagine if I kept that one? But I do have my 81.50. At the time I looked at it, I was up 50%, but now the stock has gone to, oh gosh, 937. I am up 1,049%. Now, the 52-week high was 1255. I was up 1,439%. Now, before you, get upset about this, like I should be upset because I knew this was going to turn around. It's just obvious. The chart tells you so. All I'm trying to do is interpret what the chart says. I don't care about my own opinions, about my own feelings. It's not about feelings. All right. We're at 937, 1575, and then 2,200 is the 1 year forecast out at max after we hit the 1. That could be 5 years down the road. You don't know when this starts. The rolling date starts. Okay, that's the problem with these price targets. All right, that's it. And I just did Marvell for Bryant as well. And let me go back to the 5. I want to show you something because we bled out today, but that was pretty expected. So let me give you price targets and go over this one quickly. So we're at 217.53. VWAP is right here. This is where this gap closed. I'll clean it up in just a moment. This is the upper channel of VWAP, your sell signal, and the lower channel, your buy signal. But I don't play VWAP. I'm just showing it to you because all you're doing when you play VWAP is playing in a tight margin here. I play it looser. But I like to put it on just for fun, too, just to see where we are within a range. Okay, 22384 is the middle of the trend for Marvell today. For Tuesday. I just did this video on Sunday for Monday's chart. Okay, we're at 241.03, down the road, 249.36 and 258. All right, so now this is a gap that I talked about. We'll just extend this for some future date, but we're moving farther away from it. I just did this video for Bryant right here. We just went sideways and boom, we went into the toilet. But that's okay because it was an expected move. A bigger, larger move within a move. See this huge gap that started at 252.52 and then took us down to 219.74? Well, today's low is 215.28. 215.28 went even lower. I don't take it out more than -4 standard deviations. Actually, I should just stop at -2 because that just makes you think that it could get there and it might not, or that it's going to get there sooner and it won't. You just don't know. I'm rambling here. All right. So, did I already give you the, yeah, I gave you the price target, and then the south side, 206.45 just in case, 197.69, and then down the road, 189.38. So I think that, oh, let me just delete that. 219.74 is out of here. Okay. And this one needs to be cleaned up. I forgot to do that. Closed right there on Tuesday. Delete. All right, I think my chart, oh, here's another one I forgot to delete. Delete. All right, now the chart looks good to me. All right, that 1 year price target, watch out for at 262.17 right here. Oh, from today's target price, okay, yesterday it was like a 13%. As of today, it's a 20% gain. So that's somebody's pain is somebody else's wishes come true, since they're trying to buy lower, perhaps. All right, that does it for me. That is a look at Marvell and Micron technologies. I need to go over MSOS. I'm going to show you the chart really quick on this one, but do it on a different video because I got to go work out now. I just made 2 trades today. This looks like a hot mess, but I know what every line means. It doesn't. All this shows you is my buy signal and my sell signals. I sold on the green lines. I own the hot pink lines, and I'm up 125% with the lowest lot that I bought. But I play this one on a regular basis to build out, and then to build out a position and then just kind of trade it for fun a little bit. But I sold some here. I think, like, what did I make? I sold it for 5%. As I build this out, 3%. I know I've sold this for 4%, another 1%. I know I sold it for like 20% in the past. But I'm keeping the really low price ones that I bought. All right, that does it for me. Have a great rest of the week.